his nose, bro. It's just gushing out.
I think his nose.
I think he's fuck, dude.
That was a fucking
a lot of blood coming out
gnarly,
of Portier right onto Duffy. I mean, pouring, dripping out like a faucet, dude. So Joe Duffy regains a guard. He's trying to get low on him. He's got his left arm over his neck and then binding up Duffy or Portier's left arm. But Duffy's just landing elbows. Sorry, Portier's landing elbows, and Duffy's trying to scoot back up onto the cage. And Portier's the blood is coming out of him like crazy, man. So he must have got him good with an elbow or something. Oh, shit. Portier landed a heavy right onto Duffy. Duffy still got him in the guard. His leg over the back of Portier, and then he hooked the back leg. He's trying to sweep up underneath, but Portier's just pounding. Portier's putting so much pressure on him. Just throwing those right bombs, trying to clear the legs. He's not getting there. Duffy's binding up his arms, but this is not good position for Joe Duffy. I thought that they would have stood a little bit more than this, but
Duffy would probably like to stand with him.
Yeah, because Portier is more of a ground guy. I mean, he's got good strikes. Obviously, he's striking the shit out of him, but he's controlling Duffy by keeping him on his back, keeping him unstable, not allowing him to get on his feet. Joe Duffy does not have the jitsu to combat Portier. All he's doing is just keeping him his guard and trying to control his arms as much as possible.
If this one goes to decision, it's not looking real good for
I think
Duff.
he might be able to knock him out by the third. Like, there's a minute left in the second. They both look... Portier looks better than Duffy does, but Portier's bleeding pretty bad still.
Yeah,
I mean,
minus
it's still
the
gushing
blood
out.
Coming out of his
He's
nose.
he got hit a couple times pretty heavy. You can see blood just flinging all over the fucking place. What is she doing? I have my dogs, I swear, they're hilarious, man. Too bad they can't talk. Put them on the podcast. So, how was San Francisco? I brought my dogs to San Francisco with me. We went up there to go see the show, the Dead Show, and I brought the dogs. This was just this weekend, or during the week. We left last Sunday, so we saw last Sunday's show up there and Monday's show, and then stayed till Tuesday. Drove back, got back late Tuesday night. Then we had Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday was New Year's?
Yeah.
So Thursday night was New Year's Eve, right? Yeah,
Correct.
Because today's the 2nd. Yeah, exactly. So Wednesday, then Thursday night. So Thursday night, Friday night was Wednesday night, Friday night? No, last night was Friday night. So Wednesday night, Thursday night was another couple dead shows over at the LA Forum. La Lava went to go see the one on Wednesday night, and I went Thursday night with her and my Nicka, the real Nick Carter. You know Nick Carter, right? The real Nick Carter?
The real Nick Carter?
The real Nick Carter.
I don't think so.
No? Not the Backstreet Boys.
Right. No, has he been an old school friend for a while?
Yeah.
I know him?
Yeah, he has a lot of conspiracy theory and a lot of conspiracy stuff that he
I like him.
likes to engage in. Sometimes it's a bit much. Sometimes it can be a little bit much, but it's one of those things. It's not all bad, and it's not all good. Sometimes it can be heavy for people, I want to have him on the podcast and talk about some things.
I'd like to sit in and listen to some of his
He
conspiracy.
just sometimes some people talk about it. Okay, now we just started the third round. Okay, so back to the fight, guys, real quick. Sorry, guys, we're on the third round. Duffy versus Portier. Dustin Portier versus Joe Duffy. I would call it, we're weighing towards Portier. He's really controlling the fight mostly. He's banged up Joe Duffy pretty good. Joe Duffy's left eye is pretty closed. I mean, it's puffed out. Joe Duffy has to get a knockout.
He knows it too.
Yeah, dude, he really does. I mean, there's no way he's going to win this over decision unless he runs it from right this moment at 4 minutes and 20 seconds all the way to the end and just starts clobbering on Portier and really runs the fight.
See, Poirier would be smart if he took him and just jiu-jits for the rest of the
Well, he wants to try to get him there. The problem is like, remember, Joe Duffy has knees. He's got elbows. See, that's what he's going to do. Is try to take him to the ground.
Safer for him.
Yeah, double leg, right up against the fence.
You don't want to go
Boom.
toe-to-toe.
Duffy's on his ass again. And he's right back to where he's been at this whole fight, trying to control him. Joe Duffy does not want to be on his ass because all he's doing is getting pummeled. Now what Poirier is going to try to do again is slide him further out. And, we're going to get the same. I don't know if this is going to work for him. He's getting frustrated. You can see how frustrated he is. Now, the best thing to try to do is throw some elbows on the top of Poirier's head if you're Joe Duffy. But the problem is if you do that, see, he grabs his wrist, scoots him down further, controls the fight. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Like it started out good. There was lots of hits. This is more technical. This is getting to become a very technical fight where Poirier's taking his time. He knows he's got it wrapped up. He's just got to keep Duffy on his ass, and he'll keep working that. And as long as they keep working, the judge won't stand him up. See, he's trying to clear him to the back, and as he's working, see, he's got the hook in. He's got his left hook.
Fucker.
Oh shit! They rolled, and now Joe Duffy's on top. Now Duffy. Oh, see, Duffy's.
That's the Jets, then.
Dude, Duffy had him. He had him inside control. He's trying to get a knee bar, an ankle lock. So Duffy's got Poirier in an ankle lock, but it's not very good. He doesn't have it locked down. He needs to twist that ankle. See, he's got it. See how his foot is the bottom of his foot is up against Duffy's bicep.
Right.
That doesn't work.
And do shit.
No, it doesn't. He needs to get his ankle needs to be under the pit. He needed to get his ankle underneath the pit and then.
Too bad he didn't get that though, man. That would.
Yeah, he wasn't doing it right. He wasn't doing it. He hadn't practiced that enough. Excuse me. He needed to get Poirier's the heel right up underneath here, and then he could have had more manipulation on it. His foot was on the bicep, and you know how your ankle can manipulate pretty well if it's not being locked in by the heel. Like, have you ever been strapped into a snowboard and you twist? Have you ever twisted? Like it hurts. Like when you're only strapped in on one binding on a snowboard.
Oh yeah.
And you're getting off the lift, and you've had that fucking snowboard swing around, dude. It fucking can hurt sometimes. Now they're gonna stand him up.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Duffy's lost this one, man. Unless he gets a KO right now, just out of nowhere. But he's exhausted. There's no way. There's no way he's gonna get a knockout. There's no way. He's beat.
I hope he does.
Oh, I mean, it'd be pretty crazy, but I just don't see it happening. With 57 seconds left in this fight, Poirier is going to be smart. He's going to stay away from him. He's still throwing bombs. You know what Poirier is doing is dropping that head low, and take him down.
Fucker.
He doesn't. Duffy doesn't sprawl. He doesn't have a takedown defense, so he's being taken to the ground and he's getting beat on, and it's gonna go Poirier's way for sure, guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
And I think we'll wrap this up at the end of this fight. We'll see what happens here.
I'm saying disappointment they didn't so far. Hard elbow. But see, Duffy still is tacking off of his back, Mike. Looking to trap that arm. He's going up high in the shoulders. So far, Poirier defending well, but he wants to get that left leg between the neck and the shoulder. Right there. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Oh shit! He's got him in triangle.
He's got it locked in. Could he get it? No time left.
Oh! At the last minute, Joe Duffy got him in a triangle, dude. Wow, dude, Joe Duffy got beat up, man. Wow. That's crazy.
He looks like the guy from Goonies. What's the...
Chunk?
No, the fucking ogre guy.
Not Chunk. Sloth.
Yeah.
See, he got some good...
Don't tell him I said that.
That's the first round, second round right there, and then now the elbows. Dustin Poirier's elbows are the ones that just look at inflicting a lot of damage on the top of Joe Duffy's head. and then just kept taking him down, double legging him, taking him down. Little to no takedown defense from Joe Duffy. And that was, look at how high his elbow was at a 12 o'clock, all the way up and coming down on Joe Duffy's face. You can see. He got him at the very end. He got that. But he didn't quite have it. You know how he's fucked up?
Shouldn't he be grabbing that back foot?
No, what he should have been doing is grabbing the top of Dustin Poirier's head and pulling the head down into it, into him. He left his head alone. He had him in a triangle, arm in triangle, and he might have been able to submit him if he would have pulled the back of the head, close him, and really shut down that
carotid.
The carotid artery, exactly. And to be honest, the windpipe too would have been kind of crushed in there too. Not a whole lot of room to win. So decision goes to Poirier. That's the Fight Pass. This was the Topsnap podcast, the Fight Guys, coming to you live, recorded. We're alive, but this is recorded.
Right.
We're not streaming. This is January 2nd.
Happy New Year.
2016. Happy New Year. Tune in to watch the welterweight fight. Not on us, but UFC, what is it, pay-per-view. We're going to head on over to the, a couple of friends of mine are going to go over to Classic Q. Do you know where that's at? Mm-hmm. There's Sham right there. Excuse me, sir, but we're finishing up the podcast, and you are live, sir. You are live on the podcast. So are we meeting at the Classic Q?
We're meeting at the Classic Q. So what's going on right now with the Dustin Poirier and Duffy fight?
Well, you're gonna have to tune into the Topsnap podcast, sir, because we just talked about it, and it was an amazing fight.
Did it go the distance, or did it end early?
It went the distance all the way.
It did. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, really, what that fight was about was really trying to identify where Joe Duffy was in comparison to Conor McGregor since their last meeting, because he was the last guy to beat Conor, right? We all wanted to see how Joe was going to do against Dustin Poirier in comparison to how Conor took him out. I mean, give him different weight classes, all that kind of good stuff, but that's really what this all was all about. So
exactly.
I'm curious. But,
exactly. Okay, Classic Q. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
This is my 16th fight in Zupa, and I'm getting better every day.
And one of the best fights ever. Congratulations. Dustin Poirier, ladies and gentlemen.
The winner, Dustin Poirier. Well, he got that. We got our Shamalicious in. I call him Shamalicious. It's so funny.
I haven't seen that guy in quite a few.
Been a minute, huh? Yeah, he comes out. He trained with me a couple weeks down here, and he
Because I remember when you first got him to roll with you,
it's pretty heavy.
Well,
he was bigger.
Oh,
he was a bigger dude.
He lost
was like
a bunch of weight.
He was like 270 then.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, he was fucked, dude. Yeah, he was just slamming me the shit out of me then. Now he's about
coming hard though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's 240 now, 235.
Wow.
And we were grappling, and I was getting him in all kinds of shit. Finally, he had enough of it, and he got me in a cross. He crossed me like a chin cross, and he bound me up and just torqued, and my fucking teeth went into my lip, my fucking jaw, my whole neck and jaw. I had to tap out, man. I was bleeding.
He's a strong guy.
Oh, he's a very strong guy. He always wants to kick Tank over. I can kick that over. And fucking doing these big kicks. He would have put him over. Excuse me. Wow. He would have put him over. But yeah, we'll finish it up here because this is probably, I don't know, at least 35 minutes, 40 minutes of podcast.
Yeah, too much for them.
It's better than the 3-hour tour. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in to the Fight Guys Topsnap podcast. Topsnap talks about. Check us out. We'll talk to you later. Love you.
Peace.